watching Wayne's World Fishing. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Hello and welcome to the Wayne's World Fishing Show. Now today's episode is slightly different to the normal stuff. No, I'm not in Kent and I'm not up in Blackpool. I'm a little bit further afield. You could probably tell by that little sign behind me there. It's what the police call a clue. I am in California, Hollywood, California to be more precise, and I'm going to be targeting bass. Now, you probably subscribe to other YouTubers and they talk and they always whine about how they want to go and get bass and it's a pipe dream. Well, guess what? You're watching the Wayne's World Fishing Show and I actually go and do things. I don't just talk about it. So here we are in California. I'm going to catch some bass. I would say I'm going to go and get them right now because I've got my rod and my reel all packed and I'm ready to go out there. And I would say without further of a... He's not here, Jew, I'm afraid. It's me only this time. I don't bring him on holiday with me. We're very romantic. I'm not that romantic. So, without further of Kyle, I guess, let's put rod and reel out there and a line, wet and net, and see if we can catch some bass to show you guys on camera in California, USA. Let's go fishing. Right, I assure you guys, I'm not just yanking your chains here. I am legitimately gonna go fishing, but I mean, America, if you've ever been here, guys, this is not my first trip here. This is my fourth, and but first time on the West Coast, and it's huge. Everything here is massive, bigger and better. Now, I have turned up to a shop today. It's called Pro Bass, so hopefully that will give me a little bit of a starting point as to where the bass are. I'll speak to the locals. Always local information, guys. It's always the best. But you know you're on the right track when you turn up in the parking lot, and the spaces on the floor, the mark out the car parking spaces are of bass. That, in my eyes, is a good omen. So let's get in the Pro Bass shop and see what they've got for me lure wise, and a little bit of inside information, some tips perhaps as to where I can catch some nice sized bass. I don't know, well, you know me, boys and girls out there of YouTube, I've always got something to say, but I am blown away at that absolute colossal size of this store. Pro Bass Shops, you have outdone yourselves. Over in the UK, admittedly, we've got some good tackle shops, local tackle shops, guys. Always support your local tackle shops. But this is something else. Only in America. Honestly, look at this, guys. Just look. It goes on forever and ever and ever. Look at that. Hunting, fishing, knives, they've got everything. Lures, spinners, jigs, rods, reels. They've even got boats. You want to buy a boat? You can buy a boat. They've got the lot. And I knew America was going to do everything bigger and better, but I didn't expect this. This has blown me away. I haven't even got a rod and line in the water yet, and I'm not going to lie, there's movement downstairs right now, guys. I'm super excited. I am in Las Vegas. This is the Pro Bass shop in Las Vegas. You know, I was supposed to be doing casinos and shows and all that before I went back to LA and done a bit of fishing, but man alive, you know, I haven't even got a line in the water, as I say, and I'm already blown away. Well done, America. You've impressed me, and as I say, I can't wait now. I cannot wait to go fishing. I can't wait to get a rod out there. Look at all this stuff. Have I died and gone to heaven? Well, I felt that. I don't think I'm dead. Not yet, anyway. So let me do a bit of fishing before I die, anyway. Wow. The only thing is, do I have enough money on my card to pay for all this? Because I know what I'm like when it comes to gambling and that. I wanted to do a bit of that in the casinos, but I think all my money's going to be spent on all of this. I've got more tackle at home than this shop probably, but I might get something, you know, treat myself, fishing trip. Ooh. I can't believe it. Amazing. God bless America. Well, here I am at the right place. This is Pro Bass. This is one of the best shops I've been in whilst being in America. Now, one of my biggest pet hates is when somebody doesn't toe the line and follow the rules when it comes to fishing, Kyle. And so while in America, as I am the guest, it is only fair and it is only courteous that I go out and make sure I've got all the correct paperwork, and I don't want to see anybody from the UK or any other country come here and take advantage of this lovely country and not follow the rules and procedures. Now, same as in the UK, same in most countries, you need a fishing license or a fishing permit to go fishing. Now, I'm going bass fishing tomorrow, but before I go, I need to come here to Pro Bass, and other shops are available, and you can go and get a license over the counter. They're not expensive, they're about $15 a day, and you can get it cheaper depending on how long you have your license for. But I've got myself, I'm only going for 2 days, a bit windy, 2 days, and I've got 2 licenses. So now I'm above the law. I wouldn't say above the law, but I'm above board, I guess. So I'm going to be using these tomorrow when I go and hopefully catch some big bass. Hopefully get out on camera. But don't let me see you guys go to any country and take the mickey. You make us look bad, make me look bad, and don't do it back home either. Go and get your UK fishing licence. The new ones are now available, and if you're into carp fishing, now you've got the 3-rod option. There's no excuses, guys. Go and pay for the ticket, and then once you've done all that, you can go fishing. You'll be pushed to find someone that likes fishing more than me, guys. But when it comes to waking up at 5s in the mornings and 4:30s in the mornings, drive halfway across California, even me, that's taken a lot to get me up. I'm knackered, but with a bit of caffeine and a little bit of willpower, hopefully I'm gonna get my butt. I've got to drive this thing halfway across Cali to meet this bass guide called Rich. So, I'm knackered, but the early bird catches the bass, and that's the idea. So, not only that, I've been driving on the wrong side of the road for the last week, so I've got to overcome that yet as well. So anyway, it's 1st in the morning, better keep it down, don't upset everybody. Let's get on the road, try and catch some bass. Oh, the VIP, here I am, I'm at the lake, and this looks so good. It looks completely fishy. Now the sun's just coming up. It's a bit chilly, but I don't think it'll be as chilly as it is back home. Look at that. That's got the juices flowing. I was tired before. I'm ready to go now. Let's get on the fish. All loads of mate here. I'm on a bass boat. Beautiful. No bass yet. No bass. Can you see that in the background there? That is a toilet. That's a toilet. Show my, that is Rich. I'm showing my mates. Go on, Rich.
Right now we're tied with everyone in jolly old England. We have 0.
Yeah, 0. Boys back at home, they're probably thinking, what a tip. You know, he's out there. Well, we're in the right spot, and that was a toilet over there, by the way, a floating toilet. Only in America, like you come out into this beautiful lake, you know, and they've got toilets, got everything on board, but apart from bass. So, another side down there. Yeah, fish on. Okay. Now, definitely set that hook that time. Yeah. God, man alive, don't they pull?
Right, red button is on.
You can see everything, Jem?
I can, it's got the camera sign on it, battery's running.
And it's definitely red button, yeah?
Yeah, definitely a red light.
Alright, let's do this, we've got a bass on as well. Oh, goodness. I'm not gonna lie, Rich, my heart, I was pumping a little bit there. Well, yeah, go on. Oh, going over till it's over, and that one's in the net. Now, well done, that man. Well done. Look at that. That's another nice fish. Oh well. Wow, you really put us on the fat ones today, Rich. This time the camera is rolling. Yeah, you sure?
I'm sure. It's got the red light on it.
Good, right, well trust me guys, before the camera wasn't on, it is now. And this is another stonking fish, look at that, look at that. That is honestly like a massive perch, just way bigger and almost like steroids. And do they fight hard, and look at the mouth on that. That is huge, that'll engulf almost anything. However, we are going finesse today. We're using quite small setup, a drop shot setup with a little worm, and they're going for it. But like you said, Rich, these are big girls coming in the shallows ready to spawn, aren't they? Mm-hmm. So there you go. So we're very sorry, young lady, to pull you out, but lovely to see you nevertheless. So we'll see if we can get some more, but I guess if they're all females, they must be lady luck. So this one's going to go in the well, and we'll see if we can have some more. So I'm very happy to see you. I'm so happy to see these fish. I finally got one on camera. Well done. Thanks for putting us on them, Rich. Let's put him in the well, or her in the well. I was starting to worry then. I was thinking, that's it. They've given up.
Nice job.
Now we're getting there.
Way to go.
Thank you, buddy. Now that's a good sight, well. It's a good bag of fish for a hard day's worth of angling. I've been out here today, I've been put on the fish by Rich Tauber. Oh, I can't say your name, say again.
Tauber.
Tauber, sorry.
Good.
Rich Tauber's put me on the fish. Well, I've broken my USA bass duck, as it were. And that's not bad, guys. Not all my fish, one was Rich's, but the biggest one was obviously mine, guys. But we're going to put these big fat girls back. Hopefully they go off to spawn in the end of this season, and we'll have plenty more next time for us all to come back and enjoy in the future. So all the best of luck, girls. I can't wait to come back and catch you all again next time. So as always, don't forget, subscribe, like, comment on the video for more fishing action. As always, well fishing show, we bring you the best, and you can't get much better than this. There you go. Go on, get out of here. Go on. Well done, well done. Good day's fishing, Rich, all round, mate. All round. Good sportsmanship, put it there. Good man. Well guys, you saw me the other day up at Lake Casitas with Rich Tauber, who's an absolute fishing legend. Google him, you'll know what I'm talking about. But today, unfortunately, I don't have that privilege. I'm now talk about urban banks. Doesn't get much more urban than this. I'm in, well, I'd say downtown LA. It's just northeast of downtown LA, in a place called Echo Park. Now we've all heard Debbie Harry talk about Echo Beach, but she never mentioned Echo Park. And there's probably a good reason for that. If you look at the locals, you'll see why. But they're not a bad bunch from a distance. However, I've heard through the grapevine that there are some bass in here. So, with very little time left to my American trip, I'm going to see if I can winkle out a bass or two myself without a tour guide or a fishing guide or any kind of guide. Surely I'll be able to apply some of the rubbish I've picked up in England and apply it over here. So, despite the fact that I haven't had a bite as of yet, and I haven't got the right tackle, I'm making do. Lovely backdrop for LA. You never know, you've got to be in it to win it. So let's see if we can winkle out a bass on camera. Down here in Echo Lake. What a lovely place. Right, let's go and see if we can get a bass. Straight away, I felt that. Oh my God. I hope he stays on, because he came back twice for that. He was determined to eat that worm. He's very determined little fish. There you go. Oh, please stay on, because I know these guys have got super bony mouths. Oh, no, he's he's an acrobat. Oh my God, he's pretty upset. Well, come here. And he's in the net. Can you believe it? That's how it is, guys. Here at Wayne's World Fishing, we don't need any super duper guides to take me out. I go out there, Echo Park, and I catch my own bass on my own terms. Don't play games. Wherever you're going, guys, bring a rod. Look at that. Let me get him out and I'll show him to the camera. Oh, he's perfectly hooked too. Oh, my weight's come off, but I'm not fussed. Look at that. There you go. My very first bass that I caught myself. Absolutely over the moon with that. Brilliant. Look at that, guys. Look at him. All right, he's not as big as the ones that Rich put us on, but he still fought like a trooper. What a crackerjack fish. Over the moon with that. Let's hope and find some bigger ones and see if there's more where he came from. That was 20 casts in. Not bad at all. Brilliant. Lovely. Let's see if we get some more. Off he goes. fight another day. I'll just quickly talk you through the setup. It's a box standard setup that we'd use back home, like doing drop shotting. That's exactly what I've done here. I don't have a drop shotting hook with me, I'm afraid. I've got a weedless hook. That's all I've got in my bag, so you know you can only pee with what you were given. So unfortunately, that's what I've got to use. I've got, I think that's a 7 gram drop shotting weight there, and that's literally 15 centimeters away from the hook. Now, you don't have to drop shot. You can lure fish, or you know, use a jig head or something along those lines, spinning, whatever. But when I spoke to Rich Tauber, however you say his name, sorry Rich if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, but when I spoke to Rich, he told me to use a drop shot at this time of year is the best method. The reason being is, on the retrieve, you need to bring it in very slowly. So much so that once the lure's out, Rich told me just leave it. Let it hit the bottom and leave it. Give it 30 seconds, and then crank it, take up your slack. And the thing is, don't wind anymore. Now back home, if I was drop shotting, I like to be in contact with that lure, or that, you know, drop shot, or whatever, that soft plastic the whole time. Whereas here, he said the professionals, which I'd like to think I am, don't do that. Just slowly but gradually work it back, twitch it until the rod is best part, I don't know, about 180 degrees parallel to your body, and then, and only then, take up the slack and then do it all again. Don't keep winding, retrieve. You want to keep it coming back super slow. Just putting a little bit of life into that lure or worm that you've got on there, that soft plastic, every so often. Because he said at the time of year, which is mid-March now, he said at this time of year, the bass aren't really actively feeding, they're not looking to chase anything, they're looking to start spawning. So what they're currently doing is, they're cruising around, trying to find nice shallow spots to spawn, and they're trying to eye each other up. So at the moment, they're not actively hunting. But if your worm is down there and it's just twitching in that kill zone, they're going to take it. So he said you want to keep it in that kill zone for as long as possible. And this method allows you to do that. You can apply it back at home for perch and pike and so on, but I can't guarantee that you're going to catch with this method. But over here, it works. So if it's working, keep doing it. You know, if the fish are biting, keep on fishing. And where there's one, there's usually two. So I'm going to stick at it. Hopefully I'll catch another one on the camera. I'll show you guys. I'd love to tell you what lure I'm using, but I nicked it off of Rich. Please feel free to email Rich for advice on lures and where to go fishing, and also how to get in contact with him to go out for the day. I completely recommend it. The guy is a fountain of knowledge. Anyway, I'm not a baffling idiot, a twat on holiday, so I'm just going to carry on fishing.
I need to find them. It's not very warm, is it? You'll be hard, man.
Not hard.
I always send him in.
Fish on. Oh, he's tiny. Oh, he's absolutely widdly piddly. Oh, please, don't come off. I know he's only a widdly biddly. Are we filming?
Yeah.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Oh no! Is this a bass or a trout? The way he's jumping around. Come on, baby. Oh, it's fat. Oh, I don't know, just under a pound maybe. Oh, what a champ. What an absolute champion. Well, I don't know if I'm going to set the world on fire with this one, but I'm still happy to see him. I've had to fish pretty hard. And look at the size of that lure compared to that fish. Honestly, that's nearly half of his body size, and I'm using completely the wrong size hooks. It's all I've got, guys. Nevertheless, because they've got such big mouths, they're absolutely engulfing the whole rig. So I can't, well, you know, if I'm still catching them, I'm still catching them. But for a little fish, very welcome to see you on a day like this. Even though we are in California, LA, it is a little bit chilly. So I'm glad that they're still biting. So I'm going to chuck him back, and let's see if we can find another bigger one than this little fella. But nice to see you, nice to see you. Off he goes. Well, unfortunately guys, this is where the video is going to have to end, because my trip here in LA, or in California in general, has come to an end. I've got a plane to catch, so I'm going to have to be on that to come back to Blighty to see you lot. I'm gonna have to say goodbye here to Echo Park. What a great place this has been, not just here, all round. I've had a great holiday, I've had great fishing, I've made new friends, new memories, and I can't wait to come back and do it all again. That is the only thing now. I'm just thinking, when can I come back? But don't worry, subscribe, like, comment on the videos. We've got plenty more coming. I've got another race in the pack, and that's in the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye on my Instagram to be updated as to what I'm doing there. And in 2018, Kyle and I have got loads more excursions planned, so stay tuned for more fishing action. But I can't stress enough, you've got to come out here and give the bass fishing a go. It is like fishing for perch but on steroids. Now I know roughly what I'm doing, I will be back. So without further so on and so forth, I'll see you on the next one, and thanks for tuning in and watching the Wayne's World Fishing Show. I'm knackered, I've got to play catch, so I better get off. All the best. I'll see you back home in Blighty, and I'll have to put another jacket and jumper on, I think, because it's not that warm here, but I know it's freezing back home.